Greetings, my dear friends. Today, let us sit together and reflect on a topic that touches every human life: setbacks. Have you ever felt disheartened when things didn't go as planned? Or wondered why challenges seem to find you when you least expect them? Setbacks, though painful, are an inevitable part of life. But what if I told you that within every setback lies a profound lesson, a chance for growth, and an opportunity to strengthen your spirit? Let us explore the wisdom of Buddhism, inspiring stories and practical lessons to transform setbacks into stepping stones for a meaningful life. In our journey through life, we all encounter moments of failure, loss, and disappointment. These moments can feel like storms, shaking the foundation of our being. However, just as the sun rises after the darkest night, so too can setbacks illuminate our path forward. The Buddha taught, no matter how hard the past, you can always begin again. This reminds us that setbacks are not endings, but invitations to start anew with greater wisdom and resilience. Consider a river. When it meets an obstacle, it doesn't stop. It flows around, over, or even through the obstacle. This is the essence of learning from setbacks, finding a way forward, no matter how insurmountable the challenge may seem. Once, the Buddha was meditating with his disciples near a village. A young man, consumed by anger, approached and began to hurl insults at the Buddha. The Buddha remained calm, showing no reaction. Confused, the man asked, "Why do you not respond?" The Buddha replied, "If someone offers you a gift and you do not accept it, to whom does the gift belong?" The man realized that his anger was his own burden to carry. This story teaches us that setbacks, like the man's anger, do not have to define us. We can choose how we respond. In every setback, there is an opportunity to practice patience, mindfulness, and inner strength. Why do setbacks feel so painful? Setbacks challenge our expectations and shake our confidence. In our modern world, success is often celebrated while failure is shunned. This creates a fear of setbacks, making them seem like insurmountable barriers. But Buddhism teaches that suffering arises from our attachment to outcomes. When we cling to a specific result, setbacks become painful. Letting go of attachment allows us to see setbacks as natural parts of the journey. The Buddha said, "Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without." When we look inward, we realize that setbacks are not failures, but teachers guiding us toward growth. The lotus flower, a lesson in growth. The lotus flower is a revered symbol in Buddhism. It grows in muddy waters, yet emerges pure and beautiful. This is a powerful metaphor for setbacks. The mud represents the challenges and failures we face, while the lotus symbolizes the strength and wisdom we gain by rising above them. Without the mud, the lotus cannot bloom. Similarly, setbacks are the fertile ground from which our greatest growth emerges. Learning from setbacks is a skill that requires practice and patience. Here are 3 steps to help you navigate challenges. 1. Acceptance. The first step is to accept the reality of the setback. Denial only prolongs suffering. When you acknowledge the challenge, you open the door to solutions and growth. 2. Reflection. Take time to understand what the setback is teaching you. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this experience help me grow? Reflection transforms setbacks into valuable lessons. 3. Action. Use the insights gained from reflection to take meaningful steps forward. Remember, growth is a process, not an instant transformation. Kisa Gotami was a woman who experienced the profound pain of losing her only child. Overwhelmed by grief, she sought the Buddha's help. He told her to bring a mustard seed from a household that had never known death. As she visited house after house, she realized that death and loss are universal. This understanding helped her accept her grief and find peace. Kisa Gotami's story teaches us that setbacks are not unique to us. They are part of the shared human experience. Through acceptance and understanding, we can transform pain into wisdom. When I first became a monk, I struggled with feelings of inadequacy. There were days when I doubted my path, questioning whether I was strong enough to overcome the challenges. My teacher once told me, "Do not fear the storm, for it teaches the tree to stand firm." Those words reminded me that every setback I faced was an opportunity to grow stronger and deepen my understanding of the teachings. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for navigating setbacks. By staying present, we can observe our emotions without being overwhelmed by them. Mindfulness allows us to respond to setbacks with clarity and compassion rather than reacting impulsively. Let me guide you through a simple mindfulness exercise. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. As you inhale, say to yourself, "I embrace the lessons of this moment." As you exhale, release any tension or resistance. Repeat this for a few minutes daily, and notice how it changes your relationship with setbacks. The Bodhi tree, under which the Buddha attained enlightenment, stands as a symbol of resilience and growth. Before it became a symbol of awakening, it endured storms, droughts, and challenges. Its strength came not from avoiding difficulties, but from weathering them. Similarly, setbacks can strengthen our roots and prepare us for greater heights. During my early years as a monk, I was tasked with carving a wooden statue of the Buddha. I was eager to finish quickly, but each time I rushed, I made mistakes. My teacher advised me to slow down, saying, "A masterpiece is not created in haste." It took months of patient effort, but the statue became a source of pride and a reminder that setbacks, when embraced, lead to meaningful progress. As we conclude, I invite you to reflect on your own setbacks. What lessons are hidden within them? How can you use these challenges to grow? Remember, setbacks are not the end of the journey. They are the beginning of a new path. If this message resonates with you, I encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Together, we explore wisdom, mindfulness, and the art of turning challenges into opportunities. Share this video with someone who might need inspiration, and let us create a ripple of change. Like the lotus flower, you have the strength to rise above the mud and bloom. Embrace your setbacks, for they are the stepping stones to a life of purpose and peace. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. May your journey be one of growth, resilience, and enlightenment.